shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Another shot is gonna hit you with a mind overloaded. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just our opinion. But then again, it might be the alcohol talking. It might be the alcohol talking. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go! Let's go!
Welcome to another Shot Podcast, where our opinions might be real, or it could just be the liquor talking. Sit back and enjoy another shot.
Yo, what's going on, guys? Welcome to another Shots Thirsty Thursday Sports Edition. We got our boy Bobby Ryder in the house, and our other host, 6ix9ine, will be here shortly. But joining me at the bar is our boy Blue. What's up? And the Silver Fox herself is behind the camera, as always, wearing all black, looking like the Grim Reaper, which is probably a might be an omen, honestly. Anybody else see last week's football game, especially college?
Yeah, ugly.
Horrible.
So, I mean, that's putting it lightly. That's like an understatement. I don't know what to say. I mean, there's a lot of teams this week that there's a lot of must wins, to stay in. A lot of them have dropped out already. I mean, Penn State gone, Texas gone. Did anybody else expect to see like Ole Miss in the top? You know where they're at?
No, but I'll tell you what.
Indiana. I mean, all these teams. It's been one of these the craziest rides this season. Bobby, I'm surprised the man hasn't stroked out yet.
It was last week was easy to relax.
Say what?
Last week was easy to relax because for fourth week in a row we lost the first game, and then college was crazy. So I was thinking about it, why this is happening. I think that playoff system that they instituted, being undefeated or only having one loss, doesn't really matter much anymore to these teams. So they're not going full out all week. So a two-loss team can get into that football playoff now. So it's each week it's a little bit tougher to pick.
Well, I know this much. We got some decent games this week, and I'm not gonna lie, guys. I got some dogs on the line here. So without further ado,
What are we gonna do?
I guess Steve here's Blue's going to take over for Steve unless Bobby wants to. I don't care which one does it. Steve's usually our stats guy, and he's not going to be here at least for the first part. But let's start off with our college picks, beginning with
NFL.
She wants to do her Thursday night pick.
I love how she sings it to you. NFL.
The NFL.
NFL.
Thursday night game first, and then we go into our NCAA.
Okay, fine. So the Thursday night game starting here shortly.
Week 8 NFL. Thursday night game, Vikings versus Chargers.
In Vegas. I'm not gonna lie. This one was one of the easier picks for me. Vikings.
But why is it in Vegas?
No, it's in Los Angeles.
Oh, Los Angeles. Thank you, Los
Oh,
Angeles.
Okay.
Yeah, that was my bad.
I thought I missed something.
Oh, you missed that move. Yeah, they switched it over. It was awesome. Dude, I mean, they're always going to be the San Diego Chargers. I don't understand why
Yeah.
the big. Okay, now they're the Los Angeles. You know, you got the Los Angeles Rams, Los Angeles Chargers, the Las Vegas Raiders. It's just, guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so
I'm
it's in
surprised.
LA.
I'm surprised the city of San Diego let them go. San Diego's a nice town. It's big enough to support an NFL team. I never understood that.
I don't get it either. I mean, look at the Rams. They left. They were in LA, then they left LA and went to St. Louis for how long, and then turned around, went right back to LA. It's just,
Yeah.
I got.
Maybe LA. LA probably has more money than what San Diego.
You
does.
know they have more money.
That's why they went back to LA. But injury notables for this game, not really too many big name ball players. Minnesota, Eric Williams is out, defensive end, and their big offensive tackle, Brian O'Neill's out.
My boy Puka's back.
And down here for the Chargers, not really anyone that's of importance.
I did it again. I went right to the Rams. Think of the Rams. Gosh darn it. I don't want LA anywhere near my thoughts. Damn it. We're talking about the Chargers. Justin Herbert.
JJ McCarthy is still questionable. I mean, but I think Carson Wentz is going to be quarterback tonight.
Quentin Johnston's my guy. I
No.
gotta get my head back in the game. I'm hungry.
Stat-wise, Amari Hampton's out tonight. Still, Najee Harris is out tonight.
Even before his injury, though, Najee Harris wasn't playing for shit. He really wasn't. He might not be as good as everybody was hoping he would be.
But Herbert, he needs 80 yards for 2,000. They're going to let him run again. They're going to give him the ball and let him go. But with that said, I'm going with the Chargers tonight.
I do like the Carson Wentz, Jefferson, sorry,
Yeah.
combination, but I don't think that's going to be enough. I'm taking the Chargers in this one. I think Herbert's going to keep that streak going. They're definitely playoff contenders this year.
Yeah, the Chargers.
Bobby Ryder.
So this is an interesting one. On Sunday, both teams kind of struggled a bit. The Chargers got whooped by the Colts. The Colts looked like the real deal as a potential Super Bowl contender at this point.
I agree.
Herbert had to throw. He threw for well over 400 yards, I'm pretty sure. But the Vikings defense is a little bit better than the Colts. So I think that the Chargers are going to be forced to run a little bit more tonight. Chargers defense is not good, so Minnesota can score on them. Carson Wentz, I don't know. He's a serviceable backup dude. He's like Joe Flacco at this point. He comes in and gives you.
Yeah.
He'll surprise you one game and then throw 4 picks the next. So I think it's going to be a close game. I think the line on this I saw was the Chargers were giving 3.5 points.
Yep, that's what it
which
is.
Which means Vegas likes them even more than normal.
That's probably why I said Vegas.
Yeah.
Yeah, they like them more than normal. So if they just thought San Diego was going to win, it'd be like -3 because they're the home team. So they like them
Yeah,
a little bit more.
they're saying the over/under in this game is 43.5.
Ooh, low scoring.
It's pretty low.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think it's going to be a close game, but I'm going with San Diego. Or whatever their name is. The Superchargers.
San Diego. Just call them California.
Superchargers.
What did our boy 6ix9ine send in on this one? Uh-oh. Bobby, don't get nervous. We always do this whenever it's unanimous. But the Los Angeles Chargers.
You just made the list.
Wow.
But we don't know if we're going to put that one on tonight. We might leave that out.
We are not putting that one on. We're not putting Thursday nights on anymore. Yeah. So, Kat, do we have your permission to start on college? Oh, okay.
Well,
Time to let it run. Dude, here and there is good. I wouldn't try and run the train right now.
we've been at each other all day. So,
Oh, man.
One of those days. She ain't feeling good, and when she don't feel good, I like to pick. I don't know. It's just something she does with me too. So, well, how did we
College
do?
football.
How did we do last week in college?
Week 8 of the NCAA football.
Ugh.
Bill, 4 for 7. 4 wins, 7 losses.
Wow.
8 wins, 3 losses. Blue, 4 losses.
No.
4 wins, 7 losses. Bob, you were 5 wins, 6 losses. I was 8 wins, 3 losses. So first place,
Wow.
6ix9ine and myself. Last place, Bill and Blue.
Yeah.
Bobby, hey.
Bob right in the middle.
So if you people are watching out there, don't listen to our college picks.
Speak for yourself. You know,
There might be
everyone's allowed
some to
have a
listen
lot-
to. You're allowed to have your own opinion. but-
Bear in mind, just the week prior to that, I was 9-2. So
Yeah.
Bob was 10-1.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
Yeah, well, like I said, you went with us last week. We're sorry.
hey, college football is rigged. So I mean,
Especially with this NIL deal.
Yeah.
all right, shall we begin?
Yeah.
Week 9 NCAA football. First game up, Ole Miss, Oklahoma.
Oklahoma 5.5-point favorites. It's in Oklahoma. This is an offense versus defense. Ole Miss definitely has the better offense. They're a high flying. They love to throw the ball. Oklahoma though has a hell of a defense. They are. I think they're averaging. They're only allowing, I think, was it single digits I've seen? 9.3 points per game. But, I mean,
Yeah.
it's not hard to manufacture that, honestly. Most of the teams that have played against them have not gotten out of the teens. Let's go that way with it, guys.
No.
But Ole Miss they've been in some dog fights. They've been grinding it out. They're a high-scoring team. I personally, my honest opinion on this one, I think the Dogs are going to bark hard on this one. Ole Miss is going to go into Oklahoma. I'm taking Ole Miss.
Yeah. Looking at this Oakland defense, like you said, there's only been one game that the opponent scored over 14 points on. They first game they gave up 3 points. Second game they gave up 13 to Michigan, 3 to Temple, 17 to Auburn. That was the 24-17 game. That was close. And then they turned around and beat Kent State 44-0.
Who?
Kent State.
Who?
and then they lost to Texas 23-6. And then they turned around and beat South Carolina last week 26-7. So
we have one message up there. What's going on, Danny boy?
What's up, Dan? But even though with their defense, Oklahoma hasn't really played anybody, it looks like. Old Miss, on the other hand, let's see, I don't know if they really played anybody. Let's see. No, I mean, they beat LSU. They lost to Georgia by 8 last week. It was 43-35 last week. And then the week before that, they beat Washington State. But I really think I'm going with my gut. I'm going with Ole Miss. I think Ole Miss puts up. I'm going to say they're going to win by 2 touchdowns.
Wow.
Let the predictions begin. Bobby?
Steve threw me off with the 2 touchdown.
I don't think it's going to be that far gone.
Yeah, I don't. I think the spread is too high. If I was betting this on the spread, I'd take the points with Ole Miss. But we're just picking the winners of this game. And Oklahoma's quarterback, that Mateer, he was a Heisman frontrunner to start the season. He got a little banged up and had some injuries. He's not quite in the top 5 of Heisman yet, but he can get back there. But I think Mateer is better than Ole Miss's quarterback, that Chambliss guy. So that being said, a close game. I'm going to go with the home team. I'm going Oklahoma.
Oh, all right. This is definitely one of those games. I mean, there's you can't hate on the other team. Oh, I know Oklahoma's favorite. It's just I tell you what, the quarterbacks, Chambliss and Mateer, according to this, I mean they're neck and neck with each other. But my thing is, and I look at this too, I think you and I are looking at the same thing. The running back for LSU, or I'm sorry, yeah, geez, oh man. Give me a second here, folks.
Take a shot. Take a shot.
I'm sorry, for Ole Miss. This could be the deciding factor on this one, Bobby. Let me see if I can sway you on that. Because when you've got a good running back to complement wide receivers, you got a dual threat like this. Their running back has 618 yards to Oklahoma's 391 on the season. Their best wide receiver has 93 yards more than the best wide receiver on Ole Miss's side. That's their best. But when you got stats like that on Oklahoma's side, though, that tells me that Oklahoma will spread out that ball. So,
yeah. Oklahoma, I think, is probably the best defense that Ole Miss is going to see so far. So I'm not sure how well their running game is going to get going. That'll force a quarterback battle. And I think Mateer is still just a little bit better. Like I said, it's not a 6-point game. It's going to be a close game, but I'm going to stay Oklahoma.
I like it. Kitty cat. Uh-oh.
Wow. Really?
Yeah, you're the one that took
surprising.
Oklahoma.
Well, I mean, it's a good. I mean, it's going to be a good fight regardless. And trust me, at work, I've got a guy up front that will definitely be keeping me up on that one because I've already given him the games for the week. I like this one. This is one of the ones I'm really looking forward to watching. I don't know. That's just my thoughts. Ugh.
Wow.
But if you think about it, dude, I mean, now that all the picks are in, that would have been a fun one. That would have been a make you sweat game. Kitty cat, next one.
South Florida, Memphis.
Ooh, in Memphis, Southern Florida is the 5-point favorite on this one. Where do you begin with this one? This is another close game, I think.
Yeah, both teams are coming in 6-1. The over under, the over is 58.5.
It's a lot.
So they're saying there gonna be some points scored in this. It's a big conference game. South Florida's coming in 3-0. Memphis coming in 2-1. So in that conference, this is going to be a big matchup.
Hey, Blue,
Yeah.
do you see any major injuries for Memphis? I'm trying to figure out why the spread is so big. It's like they're not down a quarterback or anything, are they? I didn't see that when I was looking at it today.
Not that I see.
I didn't see any major injuries. Nothing that's really going to sway one side or the other.
Yeah.
But you definitely got two teams here that,
And they're
you've got a game here where either one of these teams wins. There's a possibility, either one of these guys win. The ones in the top 25 right now on the lower end take a loss.
yeah.
You can see one of these guys ranked.
Yep. South Florida's quarterback, he's really slinging it. He got 1,700 yards and 16 touchdowns. So
Wow.
South Florida's gonna pass the ball. On the other hand, Memphis quarterback's got 1,300 yards, 8 touchdowns, 4 picks. But if you look at the matchups, like for running backs and stuff, Memphis running back is at 480, and the South Florida is actually their quarterback at 475. So you're looking
It's a
at
bad sign.
quarterback is pretty much their offense. They do have a receiver that has 466 yards. Memphis has a receiver at 491. So I think it's going to be an air assault on both sides. Kind of what I'm looking at through this.
When a team relies so heavily on a quarterback, like those numbers you just gave us,
Yeah.
one bad half from that dude, the game's over. That team loses. Traditionally, that's how it goes. So I'm assuming it's going to be a lot colder in Memphis than South Florida. You see the weather on there, Steve? Is it like 50 and rainy or something?
Trust me, it's hot. It's muggy, especially going in that direction.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't see a weather thing on here, so
I don't
All
think
right. Well, so
record in this one.
this is a big conference game for the American Conference. It's not a Power 5 conference at all, so they really have to. There's a lot of weight put on their conference. Who wins that as far as bowls go? Memphis already has one conference loss, or 2-1. South Florida 3-0. Memphis really has to get this game. So I'm going to say that Memphis coaching staff puts together a game plan to control that quarterback for at least a quarter or even a half, and allows Memphis to squeak out a close game. I'm going Memphis.
I personally I think it's going to come down to the defense. Who can shut down the other quarterback? Obviously, they're going to try and stifle Memphis' running back, who they know is going to be better.
yeah, Memphis's games. They won 48-13 over Florida Atlantic. North Texas, they beat 63-36. They beat UNC Charlotte 54-26. So, I mean, they're putting up points. I mean, they're averaging probably close to 50-some points a game is what this Memphis team
Wow.
South Carolina State 63-14. And then they got their butt kicked by Miami the first week. But since the first week, they haven't lost. So that tune-up
Wait a
game-
minute. Miami who?
Hurricanes.
You said their conference record was 2-1.
Yeah, but Miami Hurricanes.
They're not in their conference.
Well, that's the last 5 games I have. Who they lose to? Or no, South Florida. They've lost a game. South Florida hasn't lost a game in their conference. Memphis was.
Who got beat by Miami? South Florida.
South Florida did.
That's yeah. You had
Okay.
us
Oh, okay.
about Memphis.
Yeah.
All right. My bad.
South Florida for me, guys. Better defense. They've been the better team last few seasons. It's one of those games where when I bet against them, they win. When I bet for them, we have a love-hate. But this particular one, I think South Florida goes in there. I think it's going to be another close game, but I think South Florida pulls this one out.
Yep. I'm also going with South Florida.
You going with Memphis, Wally?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't forget,
Oh.
brother.
Yeah. Problem is, he could be laughing all the way to the bank
I know.
come next Thursday. I mean,
I know.
honestly, Sunday. Dude, he doesn't have a bad record in college, so that's a fun one. Ooh. Next.
Hey, just for the record, I made all of my picks this afternoon. They're here. I'm not trying to go against. I'm not trying to pick a team to keep it out of a parlay. or
I
anything.
got you. Yeah.
Bill did all his today too.
But that doesn't mean you can't change it up. Go ahead, man.
Right.
Next up, Northwest Nebraska.
Northwestern and Nebraska.
Nebraska is favored by 7.5. It's in Nebraska. Nebraska let me down last week. Nebraska still has they can't control the ball.
There's talk that rule their coach, that Rule guy, is on the top 3 or 4 to take the Penn State job. I think he's a Penn State alum, or he coached there before. I can't remember, but I've heard. But Penn State's not going to take him if he loses this game. So the only reason I'm picking him is he wants to beat Northwestern, who beat Penn State, to show to Penn State that they can give him $50 million to come there and coach. I'm going Nebraska.
Nebraska and Northwestern, they're both 5-2. It's a Big Ten game. Nebraska got 2 losses in the conference, where Northwestern's only got 1. The over/under in this is the over is 44.5.
Low scoring running game.
And you look at the stats, you got Rayola, that's 500 yards in front of their quarterback. The running back, Nebraska's running back, 713 yards compared to Northwestern's at 483. Receivers, Nebraska has a guy with 27 receptions for 455. And Northwestern has a guy that's got 36 receptions for 516. But with this game, like I said, if Nebraska has to win this game, or they're going to fall to 2-3 in a conference. In the Big Ten conference, you don't want
to fall behind.
No, you don't want to fall behind. So with that said, I'm going to go with the Cornhuskers for this game.
Even though they've had a lot of problems controlling the ball, little fumbleitis, little, going to the wrong team. Somehow, some way, they're still gutting it out. Northwestern, I feel, has been just a little bit more consistent on the other side. But I have to agree with Bobby. I have to agree with you. I think this is a must-win for Nebraska. They're going to come in there hungry. They're going to have a hell of a game plan. I'm taking Nebraska on this one.
Yeah, old Northwestern, though, back-to-back games. They beat Penn State, and they shut out Purdue last week.
I'm not too concerned about it.
So, but yeah, and their one of their losses was the Oregon. who's a very good team.
You make Oregon. You make the state sound like someplace you'd see in a Disney
Oregon.
movie. Oregon.
Oregon.
Yeah, there's 3 for Nebraska, and I have a sneaking suspicion the Nebraska Cornhuskers.
You just made the list.
That's
I think our streak's over the first game. Then is that a 12 o'clock game, Steve or Blue?
Yes, it's a noon game.
I think we got that one.
right. That's the first one. I'd like to think it's going to break the streak. You know, it sucks. Last week, you're not going to get you're not getting any traction on this right here.
That one ain't working.
Wait a minute. What time would it be in Nebraska if it's noon here? Would it be like, is it a 10 a.m. game or something out there? That's weird.
It says noon, and Nebraska's at home. So I don't know. I don't know what time it would
Time
be.
zone are they in?
All right. Next up,
SMU and Wake Forest.
SMU versus Wake Forest in North Carolina. SMU is a 3-point favorite, and I do not understand why.
Yeah.
Because Wake Forest, another one of those teams that they're fun. We know of them, but where have they been the last few years? I'm just going to call it out right now. Steve, you can go ahead and do the stats, but SMU has really upset me this year. They came in. There's a lot of expectation on them. I feel like they've underproduced. Wake Forest is going to be the team, one of the teams in the ACC to kind of keep an eye on. I'm taking the Demon Deacons, guys.
Yeah.
I agree.
The over/under in this is 53.5.
High scoring.
High scoring. SMU. I don't know. I think they need to start. Get back to the SMU from last year. They were a very good football team. I think they are still pretty good. Quarterback for SMU only needs 52 yards for 2,000, where Wake Forest's quarterback's only got 1,100. So SMU's they're gonna bomb. They're gonna throw the ball. He's got 17 touchdowns and 7 interceptions on the year, as the other quarterback's got 2 touchdowns, 4 picks. The running back for Wake Forest is 108 yards more than the running back for SMU. Wide receiver for SMU is at 502, and the best receiver for Wake Forest is at 410. But with their games, let's see.
Who's more battle tested?
Yeah, Wake Forest.
Wake Forest should have beat Georgia Tech a couple weeks ago.
Yeah. Wake Forest, they played Oregon State, who's not the Oregon State of old.
The
They
Beavers.
beat Virginia Tech. Then they lost to Georgia Tech by 1, lost to North Carolina State by 10. Then they turned around and beat Western Carolina by 32. SMU beat Clemson, which Clemson isn't like the old Clemson. They beat Stanford, beat Syracuse, lost to TCU. But with that said, I am going with SMU.
Alright.
For me, SMU has been disappointing, like Bill said. I just can't get a read on them. They might burn me here, but I'd rather have them burn me against me than me taking them and they burn me. So I'm gonna go Wake Forest.
SEC, or yeah, the ACC represent. Kitty Cat.
Yeah, play a button. You and Bob are Wake Forest. The rest of us are SMU.
So you and Bill are riding on that game.
Laughing all the way to the bank. I feel. Next up, a fun one.
Missouri, Vanderbilt.
There we go. Missouri Vanderbilt.
Battle in the SEC. Two teams that are really, dude, they're playing good ball. They really are. It's in Nashville. Vanderbilt is 2.5-point favorite. And if I'm not mistaken, is their only loss their only loss is to Georgia.
Let's see here.
Alabama beat them too.
Alabama.
Beat.
Okay, so did they play Georgia yet?
Missouri. Let's see here. Missouri. Missouri lost to Alabama by 3.
And Alabama beat Vanderbilt by like 17.
So,
Right?
Let's see. Go there. Alabama beat Vanderbilt by 16.
All right, so that's my rationale for this game. Like Bill said, there's two very good teams. This will be a fun one to watch. I hope we get it in our parlay. I'm going Missouri on this, just because of how they played. Both teams played against Alabama.
Yeah.
Missouri played them.
The over/under is 53.5.
So it's going to be a decently high game.
If you look at the matchup predictor on here, 55% of the votes going for Vanderbilt over Missouri. But Pribia, he's got 1,600 yards. Pavia, but this is a good quarterback matchup. Pribia and Pavia. Pavia's got 15 touchdowns and 4 picks. Pribia's got 11 touchdowns with 7. Rushing, though, if you look at rushing, the running back from Missouri has 400 yards more than the running for Vanderbilt, and the quarterback is the one that has 438 yards. So to me, it says they don't have a running game at all. The quarterback's running the ball. So you're looking at the quarterback who's went for 2,000 yards on himself this year, passing and running. Wide receiver wise, Missouri's receivers got 100 more yards than Vanderbilt's. So with that said, I'm going with the Missouri Tigers on this one.
What's fun for me is when you've got a scrambling quarterback, you don't have, even though you have a running back that can kind of keep you in there, they know you're going to throw it, so everybody's going to be out there. He's going to be open for the yards, which means you're getting a lot of first downs from this man. So unless they put a spy on him or they've got some way to contain, personally for me, this is a coin flip for me. I like both. I'm kind of on the Commodores bandwagon this year, but I'm also a fan of Missouri. So I don't know on this one.
Go to them two and see what they have. And come back to you.
I'll bet Steve takes Vanderbilt. He loves that quarterback.
Okay.
A dual threat quarterback with weapons is just as good as a running back or a team with a solid running back.
He took Vanderbilt. Steve took Vanderbilt.
Yeah. He's got a man crush on that Diego Pavia guy.
I'm telling you, there's a part of me that's wanting to take Missouri, but guys, I just for me, Hello, Miss Nancy. Love you too, sweetheart. I got to go with Vanderbilt on this one. I think we're looking at it's going to be a lot. It's going to be tight. I mean, it's under a field goal, so you know it's going to be back and forth.
Yeah, they're 2.5 is what it says. Vanderbilt's -2.5.
I got to go Vanderbilt on this one.
Cat. So me and Bobby are riding Mizzou.
Go Tigers.
It's going to be a hell of a game. I'm telling you, that's another one I definitely want to watch.
Both 6-1. Yep.
SEC's riding on them.
Yep.
Next on the docket.
And Vanderbilt's ranked higher than Missouri. They're ranked 10th. Missouri's 15th.
I don't know why. Missouri should be up there. Next up.
BYU and Iowa State here.
In Iowa State are 2.5 point favorites. I'm just going to jump right out and say mine, guys. I'm not getting in front of BYU. They have been monsters. They have really shocked, more battle tested, and they've come out on top. There's a reason why they are where they're at.
Yeah, I'm going to go with BYU myself. 7-0.
Yep, I agree. BYU is going to win the Big 12 this year. BYU will win the Big 12.
Iowa State's 5-2, so it's kind of a must-win. Kind of look at it. The over/under is 49.5 on this one. It's not really a lot of score. That's 7 touchdowns between them. The matchup prediction: 54% went to Brigham Young. 45 went to Iowa State. Quarterbacks, Iowa State's quarterbacks got more yards than BYU's, by almost 300 yards. But the running game for BYU, 774 for the running back, for Iowa State at 481.
Defense.
And
Defense.
receiving wise, the Roberts kid, 24 catches, 463 yards for BYU.
The Roberts kids.
And then the wide receiver for Iowa State, 20 receptions for 334. But like I said, I'm going with Brigham Young.
Did you guys watch BYU and Utah last week?
Yep, I did.
BYU just smashed them. It didn't even look like every time they ran the ball, they were getting 5 or 6 yards every run. And Utah's defense is way better than Iowa State. This game, it's BYU by 14.
That kid, that coach in the last couple of years has been really good for the BYU. He's a pretty good coach.
That Hawaiian guy or whatever he is, is he Hawaii? Yeah.
Yeah.
The Islander. What do we got? Uh-oh.
Uh-oh.
Got a lister.
Brigham Young University.
You just made the list.
That's two good ones.
I like it. Bobby, this is like the first time I ever heard you go, oh, I'm confident. Let's keep it under 5.
Yeah. We still got 9 more to add to make it 11.
Well, there might be some in the NFL.
Dude, the NFL is going to be, we're getting there. Next up.
Illinois, Washington.
Illinois and Washington. This is an interesting.
In Washington,
Yep.
Washington is 3.5 point favorites. And I cannot understand why. Illinois, I tell you what, other than that Indiana drumming, they look good. They're solid.
Yeah, they had the week off last week, so they didn't even play Illinois. So they're coming off a bye week for that. So they'll be rested. The game before that, though, they took a beating, not a real bad beating, but Ohio State beat them 34-16. But then they beat Purdue. They beat USC team. Got trounced by Indiana. Beat Duke. So I mean, Illinois, they played some teams and they've been in the games. The over/under for this is 54.5. The matchup predictor, 61% of the poll is taking Washington.
Wow.
Both quarterbacks, I mean, they're 16 yards apart. That's all the difference is from the quarterbacks. Williams for Washington's at 1837, Altmaier's at 1821. 13 touchdowns and only 1 interception. Williams for Washington, 10 touchdowns, 4 interceptions. The running back goes to Washington, 568 to 338. Wide receiver, Beatty's got a 39 catches for 617 for Illinois, and Boston's got 34 catches for 515. But I am going with the Huskies. I'm going with Washington with the upset.
Washington wouldn't be the upset. Washington's the favorite.
To me, it will be an upset because Illinois is ranked 23rd. Washington's not ranked. So that would be an upset for me.
Fair enough. Bobby, why do I have a feeling me and you might be in agreement on this one? I'm going with the Fighting Illini on this one. I like Illinois. This is a win they need to stay up there.
Yeah, this is one that. So I started chronologically from Cat's list. When I got to this game, I skipped it and made it the last one. It is so close. These teams, it might end up in a tie. Can college end up in a tie? I don't think it can. They keep doing overtime until somebody wins.
No, it goes. No, yeah,
Overtime
till someone wins in college.
Yeah. So
The pro should be like that too. After what we had
Washington, Washington started off kind of rocky, but they seem to have hit their stride a little bit. Illinois, you're right there. Other than that Indiana anomaly game there where they just got blown out, Illinois is good too. So I put this one for last. I came back to it. I still couldn't decide. I still can't decide right now. So when that happens to me, number one, I run away from the game and don't touch it. But because I have to make a pick, I have to go with the home team, home crowd. So I'm going to go Washington. And Illinois could easily win, but I'm going to pick Washington.
Well, what does
Oh,
Bill's the lone wolf with Illinois?
I'll take it.
that's good. He might have saved this.
This is everybody's ball game, guys.
He might have saved the parlay from collapsing by this pick. Good. Seriously. Yeah.
Ooh, another ACC matchup, guys. I like this one.
NC State and Pitt.
Oh, Pitt, Acrisure Stadium. So Pitt is the home team, and one of the rare times this season are 6.5-point favorites.
Wow.
Well, since they changed,
I'll start on this real quick. So they got new turf at Acrisure. So Pitt gets to eat it up and destroy it before Sunday night, so the Steelers have a crappy field to play on. Thanks, Pitt. You guys remember how bad Pitt started this year?
Oh, yeah.
West Virginia beat them. West Virginia's like 2-5 right now.
he's partial.
But this Mason Heinzschel guy, the quarterback, he looks like he's the real deal, and I really like him. I'll make my pick after Steve gives the stats, but going away from Eli Hartenstein was the best decision that Pitt made this year. And they're 5-2. All of a sudden, Pitt is 5-2 somehow.
Yep. Yep,
Crazy.
Pitt's 5-2. NC State coming in at 4-3. That's that's the ACC football. The over under in this is 54.5.
Wow.
They're going to say there's gonna be scoring in this game.
Can you guys please look like opponents before? Like it's early in the season.
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Pitt with the matchup predictor here. Pitt is a
I'm not
67.
even just saying Pitt. I'm saying all these games you guys are looking all these stats at.
Mhm.
They're playing garbage teams.
Yeah, I know. But 67.5 67.5 votes going to Pitt in this game. Stats, Bailey's got 1,800 yards, quarterback for NC State, 14 touchdowns, 7 picks. Holstein's injured, correct? Yes. So they
No, he got benched.
Oh, okay, he got benched. So the other quarterback is in there, and with him in the game, he's been doing some stuff.
He started the Boston College game. They whooped Boston College, then they beat Florida State, and then they beat Syracuse last week. The dude's good.
So when they changed that quarterback,
I think he's a true freshman too. Pretty
yeah,
sure.
I think he is.
He's like 18 years old.
Yeah. Stat wise, NC State's running back has 500 more yards than the Pitt running back. Wide receiver wise, they're only 19 yards apart, 445 and 426. So that means to me, NC State on paper looks like they should beat Pitt on paper. But like you said, we have people in the crowd here saying you really shouldn't go off those stats because they're playing weak teams. But when you're on paper,
Who's in the crowd?
Well, the fun part is now that we're in week 9, everybody has had some sort of challenge throughout the year, throughout the season. So we have seen it's not just I'm not going to say 100% garbage teams, but we're over the halfway point in college.
injuries.
Yeah, this is where things are going to start buckling down.
But I'm with this game though. Even though NC State looks better on paper, I'm taking Pitt at home.
And you know what, good sir, I have to agree. It's one of the rare times I finally get to say it. Pitt to win. I like this one. Bobby Ryder. Uh-oh.
No.
There goes West Virginia.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it.
So, I'm not a huge fan of Pitt. I really like this Mason, that quarterback. But I can pick Pitt and root for Pitt the rest of the year because West Virginia won that game. That's all that matters. West Virginia's season is successful just because they beat Pitt.
The backyard
So-
brawl, yeah, they did.
Yep. And then I think with the stats, Blue, are you looking at season? Are those season totals when you do it, when you tell us stats?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
A lot of that includes Holstein and an offense that was terrible and that they weren't good. They're still not great, but they win this week. They're bowl eligible.
Yeah.
So that's a big thing for this team with a freshman quarterback. I'm gonna go Pitt.
Yes. I love the fact that we can finally all root for Pitt.
Well, no. We'll see what the crowd says here now.
Ooh, does that mean there's going to be a wolf howling for the wolf pack? Makes me wonder. Ooh, Pitt Panthers.
You just made the list.
That is a first.
That one might. That's gonna have this little.
No, it's not.
Thing's gonna have a shake in there.
No, it's not. Not at all. I'm not concerned about that one at all. this is the first time all season that Pitt has been ranked that, or favored that high. Dude, they're riding it.
Three more games to go.
Ooh, yes, an SEC battle.
Take it away.
How much is yawning?
Next up, Texas A&M and LSU.
Yeah, this game here.
In Louisiana, Texas A&M are 2.5-point favorites.
Texas A&M is
Huh.
playing good football.
Hey, Blue, what time does this game start?
Let me look here. I got it here somewhere. Hold on.
If it's a night game in Death Valley, we need to know
4:25.
that.
It's
Oh,
it's
4:20.
almost 4:30.
All right, never mind. Night games in Death Valley are wicked.
Let's see here.
Night games in Louisiana, that's where they're at.
Oh no, that is
Yeah.
a game. That's a 7:30 game.
Oh,
It is
Okay.
a 7:30 game. 7:30 p.m.
That's what they call LSU. That's what they call their field, Death Valley, for some
Yep.
reason. I don't know
Yep.
why. Death Valley's in Arizona. I don't know why, or wherever it is in the desert.
Yep, that game. It's a 7:30 game on ABC. So actually, there's probably another game that we should put in there before this, but we kind of skipped it. That was my fault. I jump from. I just look at teams.
Well-
well, I'm gonna tell you right now. I know for a fact there was a game picked this week for a specific reason. I could have probably went with like a million others, but we'll get to that one later.
no,
Oh.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
no,
the maize and blue.
no,
it's
it's
a
not.
rivalry.
No, it's
a
not.
big-time
Stay,
rivalry.
keep your feet. Keep focused.
It's a big rivalry.
Keep focused. Keep focused. Texas A&M, or LSU.
Well, the over/under is 50.5.
Well, of course. I mean, both these teams are, they're throwing the ball.
50.5. Matchup predictor: Texas A&M 52%, LSU 47%.
Okay, quit going with the matchup predictor because I'll tell you what. Have you not learned anything this season?
Hey,
Anything?
I'm just saying. That's what it says. That's what I was saying. So we got stat-wise, Texas A&M's quarterback 1,770 yards. Nussmeier for LSU 1,638. Running back 396 for Texas A&M, 342 for LSU. Wide receiver Texas A&M 674 yards to 323.
Like I said, Texas likes to throw the ball. Nussmeier's a good quarterback. This one in particular, though, Texas A&M is ranked higher than LSU right now for a reason.
Yep, Texas A&M's ranked third. LSU's coming in as number 20. But with LSU being at home, I am taking the Tigers to beat Texas A&M.
He just read off all those awesome stats, and you still go with
Brian Kelly.
Texas A&M throws the ball all over LSU this game. Yeah, Texas A&M for me all day, every day. They're staying where they're at. Bobby Ryder.
Sorry about that. The boys just got home.
Oh, no worries.
Got loud in here. To me, LSU has 2 losses. Is that correct, Blue?
Yeah. They lost to
Okay.
they lost to Vanderbilt
Okay, yeah,
and
last
they
week.
lost to Ole Miss.
Okay. This is a game. It's a game where Brian Kelly's job is on the line. We've been seeing this more and more this year than ever before in college football, where these college programs are firing their coaches mid-season. Remember all the years past when we were younger, even like 10 years ago? Colleges would not fire their coach mid-season. NFL always did that. Colleges never did, but they're starting to. Case in point, Penn State. That weekend that James Franklin got fired, I think there was 2 or 3 other coaches that got fired in mid-season. Granted, they have these crazy contracts where they have multi-million-dollar buyouts,
Yeah.
so the firing doesn't sting that much. But programs are doing it, and I think if LSU loses, Brian Kelly's going to be gone on Monday. So I'm going LSU because they have to win.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Well, Bob, you
They have to win, or he's fired.
Bob just saved the parlay.
No, Bob
No.
just saved you from being a wolf.
Oh,
The rest of the time,
Texas A&M's not getting stopped right now. I'll tell you.
Brian, I'm with you, Bob. Brian Kelly needs to win this.
We'll put a $5 right here.
I don't have $5.
Now, Bobby, we were just talking about this one. There is a reason he picked this.
Yeah.
The rival game.
It doesn't matter.
It's still a rival.
You've been
You
going
told
all,
me
you've
no.
been going
No,
all
no,
year,
listen,
all season.
Listen,
You've gone all season
listen.
making them close. No, you picked this one out of bias.
No, listen,
Kitty Cat, go ahead.
listen. This is a rival game. You told me to start putting rival games in.
This is not a rivalry game. because
Michigan State. Yes, it is.
Michigan and Ohio State is the rivalry game.
Michigan State is a rival game. I think it's called the Green something.
When you got one blue,
Every
one green,
year.
one blue, one green.
Every year they go for a jug or something.
Jug. Hey, what's the spread is? The spread's got to be 20 points, right? Michigan State is horrible, dude.
14.5 points. She's not even gonna get a chance.
Okay.
Wait, before everybody, Kitty Cat, make your announcement, please. What game we're talking about?
Michigan State.
I couldn't find any other game to put in. There's all
In East Lansing. Okay, so at least they have that. You could have put anything at that point. Michigan is 14.5 point favorites.
Well,
What time's the game?
And we go back to this. Bill says the spread doesn't matter. He has said this before. He said the spread doesn't matter in these games. So that's I'll just say that's why he said, "Oh, you can't even look at the spread no more."
What time is the game, Steven? Blue?
What are you taking on this one? No, you want to let him go ahead and give his stats?
All right, so Michigan's 5-2. They're ranked number 25.
He's only asked you a question 6 times.
What?
If you guys would shut the heck up and listen.
What time is the game?
7:30 at Michigan State.
Okay, so Saturday's trick or treat here. Blue's gonna go out trick or treating, and he's gonna come home and to his nice warm house, sit on his nice chair, eat lots of food, and watch the Maize and Blue just destroy Sparty. This is crazy, and a part of me hopes that this makes the parlay, and that Michigan ends up blowing the game somehow, just because of Blue.
My nose is all of a sudden.
I know.
I mean, do we even ready to do this?
I mean, they're saying there's not going to be a lot of points scored. 47.5. That's not a lot.
It's all going to be on Michigan's side.
Right, it's going to be 45-0. The under's going to hit, but it's because Michigan State doesn't do anything. Anyway, I'm taking Michigan.
Yeah, so am I.
Michigan.
But stat-wise,
We don't need the stats or that predictor.
you need to hear this.
Just go ahead and hit the music.
You just made the list.
If we don't make any money on the parlay, it's because we have a 14.5 point. Oh, okay. Next.
Right.
Next. That's the last
Last
on
one.
the list. Yeah, last one on the list.
Houston, Arizona State.
In Arizona State is also a 7-point favorite. Arizona State is for real this season. They're fighting to stay in there. Give us the stats, good man.
Stat-wise, this is the over-under is 46.5.
Oh, wow.
Both teams come in 3-1 in the conference. Houston 6-1. Arizona State's 5-2. Let's see. Houston's quarterback got 1,380 yards. Arizona Levitt has 1,358. That's pretty close right there. The running backs, Arizona State is on top, 642 to 538. Wide receiver, Thomas, Houston, 510 yards. Tyson, 628 for Arizona State. So on paper, Arizona State's going to win this pretty big. Like I said, 47.5. The payout is, you take Arizona State, it's minus 260.
Okay. Arizona State. I think anytime you have a team that has a complete team,
Ranked 24 in the country.
over, a good receiving core, a good running back, they're a threat on both sides of the ball. For me, this one's a pretty easy one. It's Arizona State all day.
I'm going to Sun Devils also.
Bobby?
Arizona State, not quite the same team as last year. Remember, they had Cam Scatterbill, who's tearing it up with the New York Giants right now. But they are better than Houston. Houston is that team. Houston, I know they're in the same state, I think. Houston bothers me like SMU bothers me this year. I can't figure out why Houston isn't doing it.
I'm doing the math in my
Well,
head.
Houston is in Texas. Arizona State's in Arizona.
No, I said SMU. Houston reminds me of SMU.
It's not like you said Houston.
Go ahead.
I said Houston. Houston reminds me of SMU, which I think they're both in the same state.
Yeah, they are.
I don't know where SMU is. Is it in
Dallas.
Texas?
It's close
Okay.
to Dallas.
Like Houston, I can't figure them out. I don't like picking with them, so I'm gonna pick against them. I'm going Arizona State.
3 for Arizona State. Sun Devils.
Let's see.
You just made the list.
Five college.
Yeah, but those are.
I don't mind the college.
That's comfortable. I mean, honestly. So on that note, let's go ahead.
Somebody will scare us. Oh, okay.
It's gonna be Michigan
Break
State.
time.
This is Sparta. Let's go ahead and take our break, guys. When we come back, our boy 6ix9ine hopefully will be joining us. I'd like to think he was watching that pretty good. But on that note, what are we going with? Oh, where's our speaker level at? This is our friends over in Long Island. Resist the Temptation, their newest single, their newest official video. It Takes a Village, guys. Enjoy. We'll be right back. All right, guys, welcome back. Welcome back. As you can tell, I've been predicting it the last 2 weeks. I've been telling you guys there will be blood. Yeah, college is getting nasty, and judging from what I see here on our LFL picks, yeah, let's get down and dirty, folks. Bobby Ryder dropped out on us. Wow,
We may have.
there he is. He probably had a little something.
All right, so Steve-O, I just talked to Steve-O, and he's not going to make it for another half an hour. So,
Welcome back.
do you have his picks?
Yeah, this is crazy. Like, I was answering some text over the break, and it just kicked me off the stream. Maybe you can't do both. I don't know.
Fire
My
whistle
bad.
going on here in town, people.
So we're gonna give Kitty Cat just a few seconds to get caught up on some other picks.
But I got some news from our it's a sport news.
Okay, what do we got? What do we got?
My brother, Brian Sansom, is now the Concordia Prep girls basketball coach. He's also
wow.
the athletic director there. He texted me yesterday and said, "Guess what? I'm putting the tennis shoes back on and the whistle. I'm going to take over the Concordia girls basketball. It's a team out of Maryland."
So what do you do as the AD? Yes, congratulations, Brian. He's a great coach. So what did he do? He came in as AD and like started firing people, and then he took over the coaches.
Actually, it was before he got there that there was a coaching vacancy,
Okay.
and he was going to look for a coach, but he texted me and he says, "I think I'm going to be the girls' coach." He did this a couple weeks ago. He says, "I think I'm going to take the girls' coach," but that wasn't set in stone until just yesterday.
Nice.
So,
He's a good coach. He's a good coach.
yeah, with his coaching, he's probably got almost, I'll say, 15 years of coaching in from the time he started till now, because his first job was at Pitt Bradford when he was a student. He was assistant coach there at Pitt Bradford, and then he went and got a job at a New York high school as a high school boys coach. I forget the name of the school. But then he was at Montclair State University in New Jersey, where he was the understudy of one of the best coaches in Division III. And with his recruiting and stuff, they went to the national championship. They made the Final Four when he was coaching there. And then he did a year Division I school. He was coaching up in what the heck was the name? It wasn't Robert Morris.
I don't know.
Oh no, it was Robert Morris University. He was an assistant there.
I'm in Robert Morris.
I think the basketball is Division One.
Yeah, Division I,
Basketball is not the football.
not the football.
Well, no, Brian's a basketball coach.
Yeah,
Oh, we had a nosebleed comment.
But yeah, so
I coached for
yeah, he's
Division One.
yeah. We actually have a coach in the house tonight.
Nice.
But other than that, I mean, if there's any other news that you guys want to throw out there?
Real quick, let's throw it out there. SRU beat their rival, Indiana. They beat IUP last week,
They're
and they got Clarion this week. I think that's actually an evening game too, if I'm not mistaken, because it's senior night.
no, it's actually it's early. It's 1:00. Yeah, it's a 1:00 game. I was looking at it too.
And me personally, I got to work, so I'm gonna miss another SRU game.
Yeah, yep.
Come on, go, Gadget Arms. Reach for her.
It's a 1 o'clock game, but on another hand,
Well, they're not Division One either.
no.
Not
No,
yet, but there's talk.
Yep.
So that being said,
Can I steal one more of them things off you? I know, I'm killing
Um,
there you go.
you.
You're welcome. All right. Now for the nitty gritty.
Sorry, get ready to put up her.
I hate not being able to.
Do we really want to know last week? Yeah.
Yes, we do. We do want to know that.
Let's hear it. Hang on. Wait. She's going to do her thing.
First place last week in the NFL. Blue, 14-1.
Whoa!
Yep. It's the Steelers game.
Second place.
Wow.
Cat, 12-3. Third place. Ty, Bill, and 6-9 at 11-4. And coming in the rear, literally.
Yeah. See what she didn't do?
Bob.
See, she didn't do that for anybody else.
Yeah, he's still in that. He's still in
She,
that.
she didn't do that for anybody else but her and the hubby. There's no right.
Sorry, my speakers. There.
All right, here we go.
Can you give me a second, dude?
Dude.
Dude.
Oh,
Dude.
Dude.
do you want to do this?
No.
Then
Dude.
shut the hell up.
That's another shot for you.
Are you ready?
Let's get ready to rumble!
And going into week 8.
First up.
Well, we already went over it, right?
Well, yeah, we don't have to worry about that one. So can we just
We're skipping that one and we're going into the Jets Bengals game.
in Cincinnati. The underwhelming Jets, they have all the tools in the world. What's stopping these guys though? What's hurting them?
I don't know.
Defense.
I heard that Justin Fields is not going to be quarterbacking this week.
Well,
They're going to what the heck's that guy's name? They just picked him up. Shoot. Yeah. But yeah, this game, the over-under is 44.5. So they said there's going to be points in this NFL game. 44.5.
44.5 is not points.
It's 7 touchdowns. Give or take.
This one for me, it's going to be all Bengals. I tell you what, they looked phenomenal against the Steelers. Let's call it what it was. They made the Steelers look absolutely horrible, even though the Steelers are not that great. That offense, when it wants to, can be a force to reckon with.
Yeah. Cincinnati, like last week, Jamar Chase just tore up the Steelers. 16 catches, 170 yards. T. Higgins had another 95. Running back, he had over 100 yards last week. Brown. So they destroyed the Steelers.
At home, give me the Bengals.
Yeah, I'm going the Bengals too. Injuries. The Jets, questionables, Brees Hall. Garrett Wilson is questionable with the knee. So right there's 2 of their main weapons. And the quarterback I was thinking of, that's probably going to be starting, it's going to be Tyrod Taylor.
Is he still alive?
Yeah.
Okay.
The Bengals coming in. Hendrickson is still questionable with a hip. And the cornerback, Mark Wilson, is questionable with a hamstring. So those are the injuries. But, yeah, I'm going with Cincinnati.
I say Jamar Chase with another phenomenal
Big
game.
game.
Bobby Ryder.
So I think it's pretty clear that Justin Fields
Is not a good quarterback.
is at best he's a backup quarterback on the team, right? Like he's not a starter. The Bears, he didn't work at the Bears, the Steelers, and now the Jets. And you know, he's probably a nice guy. I don't know him personally, but his performance on the field is not good.
Oh, we all froze.
We're back. There we go.
Okay.
Sorry.
Stinking air.
Yeah, so Justin Fields at best is a backup quarterback in this league. Tyrod Taylor is not the guy to bring in. But on the opposite side, neither really is Joe Flacco. But here's what I learned. I couldn't watch the game last week live. I was at a dinner. But I did go back and I watched the entire replay. Joe Flacco is not a dummy. Like, he's a savvy, a veteran. He proved he could win with the Ravens back in the day. But what Joe Flacco came in and said is, I might have the two best receivers tandem in the league. I'm going to throw them the ball and then just let them win the game. And that's exactly what happened. And he's going to do that to the Jets. The Jets defense might be a little bit better than the Steelers, but not by much. And the Jets offense will not keep pace scoring with the Bengals. The Bengals should win by 10 points or more. I'm going Bengals.
That one was pretty much easy.
Probably made the list.
And the Chargers in the red zone.
I'll make you in there and watch the game after this. So I have a feeling Cincinnati Bengals.
You just made the list.
Well, yeah, that too. I mean, fucking receivers.
Next on the docket, a must-win for one of these teams.
Yep.
This game is great.
Chicago Bears travel.
Uh-oh. I think they're frozen. I'm still moving in my little window. So we're live and you can see me. I'll keep going until they come back. The next game, Chicago Bears at the Baltimore Ravens. Baltimore, I believe, I don't have the stats in front of me. I think they're 1-5. Bears might be 3-3 or 4-2 or something like that. Baltimore has to win this game. This is a season-ending game. Baltimore is coming off a bye. They didn't play last week. I think Lamar Jackson is going to be 100% healthy for this. They've had 2 weeks to prepare for the Bears, but the Bears, Caleb Williams is playing better. This Baltimore defense isn't the same as it's been over the last few years. It's definitely not the defense with Ray Lewis and all those guys, Ed Reed. Definitely not that defense. But, you know, with 2 weeks to prepare, can Baltimore get ready for this in a must-win game? 1-5, you cannot lose this game. Hey, they're back.
You lose this game. They pretty well drop altogether.
Hey, there's Dan.
What's up, Dan?
Our Canadian crippler.
Not much. Taking a break.
This right here is a definite must-win for the Ravens. Now, the Bears have been looking, they're contenders right now. They're competitive. Let's go that way. I'm not ready to say completely put a whole bunch of faith in them to be competitors, but they are definitely playing some serious ball. They're battle-tested. They're hungry. In this case, though, I honestly think that Baltimore is going to be the hungrier of the two teams. At home, give me Baltimore. All right.
Must have got a hot one. Well,
I can't get that taste in my mouth.
Well, I'm not going.
What are you guys eating?
Thai honey curry pretzel sticks that a buddy of ours left last week.
I'm not a big fan of Thai. We got a new Thai place in town.
I want to try it.
Town. But with that said, I am not going with Baltimore. They're still 1-5. Lamar Jackson's still questionable. Derrick Henry has been struggling the last couple weeks. I'm going with the Chicago Bears.
Interesting pick.
And Odunze, 2 touchdowns.
What is it with you and 2 touchdowns?
That's one of my favorites.
Come on. I'm not much of a sports guy there, Blue, but why not go for even for 3 touchdowns? And even 3, like in baseball, 3 strikes you're out.
We didn't hear your pick, Bob.
I didn't make it, but if you go back and watch the tape of the show, I don't think I've ever picked Baltimore, and I won't pick them because I don't like them and I want them to lose. So every week, I'm going to pick against them. I'm going the Bears. And Dan, you can join in. All you got to say is Doug Flutie, right? From Canada, and you got the guy.
Hey, you know what? I'm from Canada, Saskatchewan, so I'm going to stick with my favorite team right now, like my home team. That's the Saskatchewan Roughriders for here in Canada. So.
All right. Well, does Toronto still have the Argonauts? Is that still a team in Toronto?
I believe so, yeah.
What's his name? John Candy and Wayne Gretzky, I think, owned them at one point in the day.
Oh, nice.
So what's that put everybody
Anyway.
The other 3 are Baltimore. You, me, and 6-9 are Baltimore.
3 for Baltimore, 2 for Chicago.
Should be interesting. Next on the docket,
Dolphins, Falcons.
in Atlanta, the Dolphins have 1 win. And it looked like they were going to start playing, and I just don't think they ever picked up the momentum. I have heard rumors. I don't know if this is true or not. So, you know what? I'm just going to leave the rumors out on the coach. But is Penix back?
Let's see.
I think so.
He's still questionable.
He's fine. Atlanta. No Bijan Robinson?
Oh, yeah.
Is he back?
Oh yeah.
Yeah, he's back.
Atlanta is a really good team. Robinson, they got that Drake London dude. Penix is a lefty gunslinger. Atlanta is gonna, if they can put it together, their defense is kind of crummy, but if they can put it together, Atlanta is gonna make some noise. And the Dolphins might be another team like Baltimore. I might never, ever pick them ever again. I had a nice 5-legger last week, sitting nice and juicy and sweet and ready to go, and the Dolphins to win. They couldn't even beat Cleveland. I know it was rainy and crummy, but the Dolphins, I might never pick them again. I'm going Atlanta. Dirty Birds.
Give me the Dirty Birds in the dome.
Yep, I'm going with Atlanta also. Let's see, injury-wise, Waddle's questionable hamstring. Darren Waller is out. The tight end for Miami's out with the pec. Looking down here, with this list down here,
Hey, Tim.
Penix is not on here. So,
He's fine.
but yeah, this game here was going to be the over-under, and this was 44.5. But yeah, I'm going with the Atlanta Falcons here. I don't think Miami's. I don't know if they'll win another game.
Kitty cat. Atlanta Falcons.
You just made the list.
Good. I like it.
What do you say when the Dolphins, if they pull off the miracle win?
Oh
Say it,
man.
Bobby. Say it, Bobby.
NFL's rigged.
Well, of course it's rigged, but I don't know why they'd rig it to the Dolphins. Like, you know what I mean? Like,
If I'm not mistaken, did one team already beat the other team in this next game just a few weeks ago?
Awesome.
Kitty Cat
Bills, Panthers.
in Carolina.
I don't think they've played yet. One's NFC and one's AFC, right?
Yeah.
What am I thinking of? That the Bills lost? They lost a game that they should not have lost a couple weeks ago.
The Giants and Eagles played 2 weeks ago. They're playing again this week.
Bills actually lost to the Falcons on the 13th.
Well, who the hell did Carolina beat then? That really just
Dallas.
Carolina knocked somebody off, and I can't remember. Was it Dallas? Either way, Bills Panthers.
Yeah, Panthers beat Dallas 30-27.
Coming off a bye.
Yep.
Well rested.
Yep.
No notable injuries.
Mhm.
Still Super Bowl contenders, in my opinion. I'm taking my boys from Orchard Park, the Buffalo Bills.
Yeah, I'm going with Buffalo too. You said there's not really too many. Dalton Kincaid's questionable with the oblique, and Curtis Samuel's questionable with ribs. On Carolina's side, Bryce Young is doubtful with Carolina. And other than that, but yep, I'm going with Buffalo here also.
I'm interested in seeing if Dowdle continues this hot streak of his
Five-
against a team like Buffalo.
551 yards right now. The Cook's 537.
Bobby Ryder? That's you.
There we go. I got a kid nuking some hamburgers here, so I had to mute. Buffalo for me, hands down.
Hey, they're close.
They're
up to
good.
Canada,
Buffalo's good.
and you ought to be a fan.
Yeah, you should be a Buffalo fan. They're
Literally right on the other side of the water. It's just a river. It's just a waterfall.
Oh yeah, a waterfall is like a. Oh yeah.
I mean, what feeds
Yeah.
the waterfall? Is it not a river?
or is it a stream
Actually, there
or
you
a
go.
creek?
Yeah. What parameters do you need to meet, the title of river, stream, creek,
Like,
Like,
lake, or a pond?
True. Although you could be always like that one area where apparently there's an island in a pond. There's on an island. It's in a pond. It's also on an island. It's also in a pond. It's a really weird place, actually.
Quantum physics out of here. Kitty Cat, what do we got with the Buffalo Bills?
You just made the list.
That was a dead giveaway.
Yeah.
Here's a good game. Kitty Cat.
49ers.
It's in Texas.
it's in Houston. Over under is 41.5. That means there's not going to be much scoring in this game.
McCaffrey is playing some of his best ball this season.
Yes.
he's
He's actually healthy. Matt Jones is doing a pretty good job taking Brock Purdy's spot. But if you look at the stats here, McCaffrey is the leading rusher and leading receiver. So they're really giving the ball to McCaffrey here.
Well, Brandon Ayuk has been out. George Kittle was out for 7 weeks until last week. They're getting their weapons back.
Yeah.
49ers are going to be a NFC contender. Them and the Detroit are going to be the two for me.
Yeah.
I'm going 49ers here.
Yeah, I'm going 49ers. Also,
Brandon Wilson, he just came back.
right now the 49ers injury report is Ricky Pearsall's questionable with the knee. Brock Purdy's questionable with the toe. Brandon Ayuk is on the PUPR, which is he won't be playing. He's got a knee and an ACL plus an MCL. So Ayuk's out for San Francisco. Go down to Houston. Questionables are tight end Dalton Schultz, who last week was a big target for C.J. Stroud. Nico Collins is questionable. He was on concussion protocol. So, and Christian Kirk is also out for Houston.
Honestly, for this one, I said it last week. I say it again. There's gold in them there hills. Give me the Niners. Whoa.
9.
Whoa.
Whoa.
I'd like to know what he knows that we don't know.
I think he's got a man crush on C.J. Stroud,
That's
like he
quite
does that
possible.
Vanderbilt quarterback.
He talks very highly of C.J. Stroud. So,
Yeah.
okay. Well, I mean,
Here's the game. Next one. Next one.
Yeah.
I'm going to tell you right now, guys, I'm on the Giants bandwagon. I am excited about the New York Football Giants. Scatterboo is awesome. Jackson Dart is for real. He's a rookie who's going in there. And look what he's done with a team that's been subpar for how long now?
I just
Those
Yeah.
picked them up too.
those guys are really they're coming together. They're circling around. He's got protection. Even though they've had no neighbors, I actually just talked Kitty Cat the other day into picking up somebody that I was thinking about picking up. Robinson has really filled that role. He's definitely going to be a wide receiver one, and when Neighbors does come back, there's going to be a battle between those two. Either way, bad part is Philly is starting to actually play a little decent.
Yeah, they actually threw the ball to the receivers finally. AJ Brown and Smith both had big games last week, and they've been away from them. The over/under is 43.5 on this.
Yeah, but they played the Vikings, which have not been playing very well. It's still too hard for me right now to bet against the Eagles because they're right now, they're, in my opinion, they're playing like Kansas City. They're playing just well enough to stay ahead. I don't think Jackson Dart nor Scatterboo is going to be ready for this one. I got to take the Eagles on this.
Yeah, I'm going with the Eagles too. I just think they're a better team right now. Even though Scatterboo's got more rushing yards than Saquon Barkley, if you believe that.
You know what, Connor? If you're watching right now, go ahead and give Saquon to Steve. He's had a man crush on, obviously for him. He's had a hard on all season. He's one of them. Give him up. He ain't getting you any points.
The Giants or the Phillies, AJ Brown's questionable with a hamstring. And then Ojemomi, D tackle's questionable with the shoulder, and Olarje is questionable with a hamstring. So that's two starters there on the defensive side. They're still questionable.
I just want to hear you say those names one more time. It's so much fun to hear you try to pronounce those.
It is Ojemo.
Ojemo.
Yeah, and Ojulari.
I wouldn't have done any better, but it's just fun to hear somebody else other than me try and butcher it.
And the really the only notable I see here on the Giants is Darius Slayton's question. And he's the number 2 right now.
It's in Philadelphia. I think everything's going against New York in this one. Bobby Ryder, what are you taking?
So to me, this is a revenge game for Philly. 2 weeks ago, they lost. The Giants beat them in New York. So Philly has it's a division game for them. They have to go 5. They have to go 1-1 against the Giants. They can't lose again. And the Giants just came off of a game they should have won. They blew the game to the Broncos. They were up by at least 2 touchdowns, if not more. They were killing the Broncos, and then they just decided to stop playing, and the Broncos came back and won by what, at 1 point?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
34-33 or something like that.
right, the Giants scored, and instead of kicking a field goal to go up 7, they went for 2, and or something like that. Something happened, and it allowed the Broncos to drive down and get a field goal and win the game. So I do agree with Bill, though. The Giants are going to be very good, but not quite this year. A year or 2 away. And the Steelers should have taken Jackson Dart in this last draft. That was a
Thank
huge
you.
mistake. Omar Khan made a huge mistake there. Maybe cost him his job if
God,
we're
I
not
hope so.
drafting
That was the
Dart.
biggest blunder. He was available. He was right there. I gotta ask one question real quick. Dan, you're not a big football fan. I know you're not. But after listening to all that, if you were to be watching this game right now, who would you pick to win? I'm interested in hearing this one. Have we made compelling arguments?
There's a good question, actually, and I'll have to go with the Giants.
Ooh.
Wow.
I'm always rooting for the underdogs, anyways.
I like
And,
it.
you know, so I would go with the Giants in this particular reason because, you know, nobody likes things more that, you know, as an author myself, you know, as I said, than the underdog rising up triumphantly even after being knocked down.
It's good from a writer's standpoint.
I like that. Kitty Cat, what do we got? Uh-oh. I was going to say, Philadelphia Eagles?
You just made the list.
That's not bad.
I'll take it. But I tell you what, though. I mean, I'm kind of with Dan on that one. I'm picking the Eagles. I'm going to tell you right now, I'm on the bandwagon with New York City, or the New York Giants. I hope they win, honestly. Of course, now. Next game up, I have not picked anybody, so I'm going to need some arguments, gentlemen. Kitty Cat?
Browns, Patriots.
Does anybody else want to say that the Browns' defense is actually
They're decent.
they're not bad.
Yeah.
They have nothing on offense, but the Patriots, man,
Yeah.
where are they? I mean, Drake May.
Drake May is the real deal. Drake May is good. Patriots got a good quarterback, too. We can't get one in Pittsburgh, but all these other teams can figure it out and get them.
Yeah.
No, we're waiting for Arch Manning.
Patriots.
Shit.
Well, I thought so, but Arch Manning stinks. He's having a horrible year.
For the Steelers, then watch. We'll pick him up.
I'm going Patriots. This wasn't even a debate in my brain.
Yep. I'm going with Patriots too. The over-under is 40.5. So I'm not saying a lot of points in this.
Well, it's NFL, so I mean, at this point, there's not going to be a lot of points. I actually kind of talked myself into it as I was, you know, kind of going through the first part of it. I probably should have just made it easy and said Patriots from the get-go. They've been playing some good ball. Drake May's awesome. They have, oh, my boy, they got Diggs.
Yeah, he's questionable right now with the chest.
Okay, I switched it up. I go to the Browns. No, I'm kidding. I'm Patriots all day on this one. I hate to say that. I've never thought I'd root for the Patriots, but right now, like I said, I like Drake May.
Yeah, I'm going with New England too. Injury notables: Jerry Jeudy, questionable with a knee.
Oh,
The center for Cleveland, Parsons, questionable with an illness. Njoku's questionable with the knee. and their best defensive cornerback is questionable with quadriceps. And that's the Cleveland defense. On the other side, Stephon Diggs, questionable with the chest. And then their one linebacker, Harold Landry III, is questionable with an ankle. But
That's it.
so I'm going with New England.
Uh-oh.
I'm wondering, hey, Blue.
Yeah.
I'm wondering if if America's Hat is sending us one of their patented cold fronts that just sits and spins and gives us nasty weather. What's the weather for Foxborough? Why is the over under so low? And I'm tired of Canada.
Probably because all the points are going to be scored on one side.
Yeah, I'm tired of Canada and these low fronts that just stall over Canada.
Meanwhile, we've got a gentleman who lives in Canada as we speak. Just right up.
I know
there. Hi. How you
that's
doing?
why I'm saying it.
I'm trying to see what the weather is.
You know what? I'd rather the low fronts coming down to you guys and stay away from us.
Just push it in our direction. Oh, you'd be doing cute so much favors right there.
Dan, what's your average lows? Are you negative degrees up there?
Yeah, we get to down to like negative. What would it be in you guys' range? I know we get down to negative 30, sometimes negative 50.
That's insane.
I think the last one we were at was negative 60.
Had, guys, because of the wind, minus 60. None of us left.
Wow.
None of us left the building. You got to
Where was that?
Williston, North Dakota.
Jeez.
Now, bear in mind, it was because of the wind chill, more or less. There's no trees, no hills, nothing blocking it. So, I mean, that particular night, on average, I mean, it was like minus 20.
The weather, the weather for New England is the high's 54 right now with only 10% chance of rain, and the wind's only 8 miles an hour. So, I don't know.
All right.
Hey, look at it this way. Connecticut is far enough away from Canada. You can't blame Canada.
It's still Canada's fault.
Oh, wow. Bobby Ryder's actually a nice guy when you know him later.
Yeah, like I said,
I like Dan. I said I like Dan.
Sorry, go ahead.
Bobby, you first.
I like Dan. I appreciate his books and his writing. A 9-book series, man. That's one heck of a mountain to climb, dude. One task to fill, and so I appreciate it.
Hey, you know what's even tougher for me because I got ADHD, so it's one of those. I am really climbing a hill on that one.
So on that note, though, what did the others say about the New England Patriots?
You just made the list.
That's fair. That's a good one too. We're doing well on this parlay. I know it's going to be big. It's going to be double digits, but it's not bad.
No, you got into the gummies tonight. You had to have.
We're already at 10 teams with 5 games to go.
Already at 10. Wow.
Yeah.
There's a couple of like, I mean, if it were up to me, I'll tell you right now, there's one in particular that we can go ahead and. It's the only one that's got like a massive
but
differential.
Remember, you can't go on the things no more. You can't go on what they say. How many points? You can't go on it.
Oh, but no, you just try to find the ones that are so close. Remember, that's what you said. I only look for the games that are close. That's why I'm going to do that.
Yeah. Well, then you
Yeah, you hypocrite.
you said.
I'll go all night long. Next.
Buccaneers, Saints.
In New Orleans.
I don't care. Tampa Bay.
Yeah, this one.
Yeah. 46.5.
Isn't Kamara like questionable too? Their only weapon.
Spencer Rattler's terrible.
I just picked up their wide receiver too, and of course, as soon as I
Olave?
picked him up, no, I picked up
Oh.
Shaheed.
Oh. I say because Olave is questionable. Tampa Bay, Teddy Bridgewater's questionable with teeth. David's questionable with the knee. Big Vea's questionable with the foot.
With teeth?
Yeah, must get his teeth. I'm guessing.
And Bobby, have you ever heard of such a thing?
That's what it says. Look.
No, I'm not.
Let's read it.
Is Teddy Bridgewater that old? That like is yeah.
Maybe. No,
Wow.
yeah. Kamara's questionable. Olave's questionable with an ankle. If they lose those two guys, this game's going to be a smash fest for Tampa Bay. Buka, touchdown.
I'm going Tampa Bay all day on this one.
Yep.
Blue, what do? Just yell out your fantasy team, call out touchdown?
Yep, I do. Yep, I do.
Is that guy on your fantasy team?
Buka, yes, he is, and he's been scoring. He scored 31 points for me last week.
Whatever. Your team stinks. You're not even in the playoffs right now. If it ended now, I think me and Bill are
taking the top 6. I'm still in it.
and me and Bill are the only two in the top 6, right?
I don't think.
In this group, yes.
Yeah.
Kate's last.
But anyway,
Hey, I'm a revenge week on you, though. I'm telling you, Bobby, I'll be seeing you.
are we playing each other this week? I think I'm playing Steve.
I
I'm
got
playing
Ron.
6-9 with me.
What I
Right.
set out to do, Bob. There was one person only I had to win against, and I did it. So the rest of the time,
You don't care.
All right, good. Then you
So-
give me Rob.
This game in the NFL is teaching us a lesson here this week. So all the viewers, all the hosts, panels, Dan, everybody, if you have a young son or you have a young grandson, make them a quarterback. You want them to go professional? Make them a decent quarterback. Spencer Rattler should not be playing in the NFL. Justin Fields should not be playing in the NFL. These guys are starting. So to all you sports parents out there, make your kid a quarterback, and he's got a shot at the NFL. This game is Tampa Bay. This game is over in the first 10 minutes. Tampa Bay goes up 14-0, and it's over.
We're just going to go ahead and write it down because you know what you're about to hear.
Pause.
You just made the list.
sorry, my mouse slid.
All right, to get back to this fantasy stuff here, since you brought it up. I'm 3-4. 5th place is 3-4, so I'm still in the running for the playoffs. So they're taking the top 6. Lane, your son Lane is in front of me, and so is your son. So top 6 go. So I'm still in the running, even though I'm 3-4.
I am not renewed.
I got nothing on it.
All
What's
right.
that?
Titans, Colts.
Oh, this is the easy one.
Do we just say it?
Indianapolis all day.
It's going to be Jonathan Taylor just walking the dog all
Yep.
over.
Yep.
It's in Indianapolis, so it's at Lucas Oil, guys. Daniel Jones is playing. Dude, he found a home with Indy. I love these guys right now. I'm going Colts.
Yeah, Colts.
Colts all day. 14.5 point favorite. Colts.
Wow,
You just made
that's
the
a
list.
lot.
Yeah, I know,
Yeah.
right?
That is,
Yeah.
for the NFL, that is huge.
Yep.
So our Sunday night game, or one of our, sorry, that's not our Sunday night game yet, but this next one has potential. I
Yeah.
like it.
In that game, Calvin Ridley's questionable. Indianapolis, Jeter Jones is questionable.
Dude, you could have the third string. You could have
Yeah.
the water boy in there. It doesn't matter.
Indy's gonna destroy. Yeah, this game here, that's a good one.
I like this one. I kind of don't want this one on there. I'll be honest, since we like to say that now. Kitty Cat.
Cowboys, Broncos.
In Denver, Mile High, folks. Bo Nix just came off a squeaker. So.
All right, so I'll start. Since Blue loves to do this, I'm going to do it. Bo Nix is my quarterback, so Bo Nix throws for 10 touchdowns this week. 10 touchdowns.
Nose is itchy.
All right.
Let's see. Who do I have?
Let's go, Bo Nix.
No, let's go. CD Lamb, 2 touchdowns, baby. And my wife's got Dak Prescott, so.
Oh boy, we know Kitty Cat's taking it. Now, you know what? This is a good game, honestly. Cowboys, they're fighting this season. They want to be the Titans. Oh yeah, the Titans. Sorry, the Cowboys of the '70s. They want to be the Cowboys of the '90s. Broncos behind Bo Nix has been absolutely awesome. I think this one's going to come down to a defense, honestly, because you got Pickens, you got CeeDee Lamb, you got Williams. So Cowboys have they got weapons. You got Sutton, you got who am I missing?
J.K. Dobbins.
Jake Ferguson.
This particular one is
Yeah, if you we just do the stats real quick. Prescott's got 1,881 yards, 16 touchdowns, only 3 picks. Bo Nix, 11 touchdowns, 4 picks, 1,556 yards. Javonte Williams, 592. J.K. Dobbins, 523. George Pickens, 607 yards. Courtney Sutton, 469. So, but there's 3 notable injuries here for Dallas. Starting tackle, Guyton's questionable with the lower body. Smith is questionable with a knee. And then Kenny Clark, who come over from Green Bay in the Michael Parsons trade, is questionable with an elbow. Where you go down to Denver, and they're missing one of their best linebackers. He's suspended because last week he went after a referee, said some things that Greenlaw is suspended this week because of what he did to the referees. But other than that, they don't have a big injury. Denver doesn't. But with that being said, I'm going with the Dallas Cowboys here. I think CeeDee Lamb and Pickens are going to be there. If they're not the best duo, wide receiver duo in the NFL, they're close. I'm going with Dallas here.
You could make an argument for either team in this one,
Yes.
honestly. Bobby Ryder, who you going with?
So Dallas's defense has to be the worst in the entire NFL. That defense is terrible. And I made a joke about Bo Nix with 10 touchdowns. He might have 3 or 4. Dallas cannot stop anybody. And what's been saving them is Dak has been playing incredible. He has been having a great year this year. So in the grand scheme of things, this game doesn't really mean much. It's an NFC team versus an AFC team. For playoffs, that's like way down low on the tiebreakers. What's going to help Dallas is that that tie that they have. Dallas will probably make the playoffs just based on that tie that they have, which is okay with me.
We got Dallas here behind us is shaking his head no.
I don't mind Dallas.
You don't think Dallas?
I think they will. This game really doesn't mean much. So Sunday I was out. I don't know where I was. I was somewhere. I had to listen to the game, the Broncos and Giants game, and it was on Sirius XM on their channel. And I listened to the home call, Denver's call, and the crowd was really, really restless how bad they were playing early on, and the Giants just beat them down. But they came back and won. So I think that the Broncos play better, but Dallas wins this football game. I'm going with Dallas. 35-32 again. Another outrageously high-scoring game.
Broncos are going to want this one more. I do agree. I like that you brought up it's a non-conference, but it's at home. I do like Dallas as a whole, but I do believe I have to agree again. Their defense, they're struggling. They're losing Micah Parsons. You could tell there's a bit of a hole there. So that's why I think Bo Nix is the hungrier of the two quarterbacks. I'm taking the Broncos in this one.
Good. You might have saved us on the parlay again. Second time tonight.
That one right there, just I kind of agree. That's one of the ones I wasn't very.
What did Steve and Pat take? Oh, yeah. You walked it.
Good. I like it.
You're welcome. Have a sleep, have a resting night.
Sunday night football.
Oh. Dan might be interested in this one because it's literally on the other side of the lake for him.
Next up, Steelers, Packers.
It's in Pittsburgh.
I thought it was in Green Bay. Let me look.
No, it's home game.
It's a home game.
Is it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, it is.
The new field will be destroyed from Pitt the day before.
Yeah. Yeah. The over-under is 45.5.
Pittsburgh's going to be stinging after that loss to the Bengals. That's twice now that they've lost to a team that, you can't even really say they should have beat Seattle. But when they're on, they play decent. When they're off, they're absolutely horrible. When you leave DK out there on an island, they were competitive. But, come on. I don't care if it's Jamar Chase or if it's the worst receiver in the NFL football. You should never be allowed to bobble the ball multiple times in stride,
Still
catch it, dust it off, look back at the player, and still run for however many yards. On top of the fact, I think we do have a couple injuries.
We're looking at not really. Scotty Miller's questionable with the finger, and then Zach Frazier, the center, is questionable with the calf.
Okay, now look at it this way. Who are the Steelers? Who's their backup for center?
I don't know.
They don't have one.
Yeah,
They're going to move a guard over there or a tackle.
McCormick will probably go over to center.
So this is the Packers looking to, kind of stick it to Aaron Rodgers a little bit right here.
Possibility that they're going to get Green Bay is going to get one of the targets back. Watson was on the knee with the ACL, but I saw somewhere that he may be back this week.
I just don't see the Steelers defense being able to stop the Packers offense. Jordan Love, not a high end this year, but still keep them in the mix.
Yeah.
So
he's 10 touchdowns, 2 picks. So he's throwing the ball 1,400 yards.
1,400 yards in what? 7 games? 8 games?
6 games.
Uh-huh.
So he's averaging about 250 probably.
Check it out.
No, it is. It's around 250.
250 and 250, 500, 250,
It's close.
6,000.
It's like 1,500.
Maybe.
Yeah, it's close.
I'll go with the Packers in this one. I can't get with my boys. I'm not going to pick my boys this time. I just can't. I can't. This one's
Well, Bill, I I hate to say it too. I'm a Steeler fan, but I think Green Bay is going to come into Pittsburgh and beat them. I don't like it, but that's what I'm going with.
Bobby?
Joey Porter Jr. is a problem. He is not good. We should not re-sign him. I know we've got his dad's legacy, and I know Tomlin and his dad are close. Joey Porter Jr. is not good. The secondary is not good. But since I seem to be the only real Steeler fan here, I will never pick against the Steelers. I will always pick against the Ravens. So I'm going Steelers. And outside of my fandom, I mentioned this, I think, while we were backstage or whatever, but Green Bay Packers, obviously, are the only team that Aaron Rodgers has never beat in his career out of all the NFL teams because he played for them. And I don't know if the Jets played them or they probably beat the Jets. But now is Aaron Rodgers' chance to beat Green Bay, and then he can check off every single team in the NFL that he beat. He's already a Hall of Famer, but that's a pretty cool stat to put on your belt. Remember he used to do the belt thing in his little State Farm commercials or whatever?
Yeah.
That's cool to put on your belt.
Dude, I'm going to tell you right now, there is a difference between a fan and a yinzer. Okay? You get it twisted there, Chief. You've seen the garage. You've seen the love. It does not mean I'm not going to root for my boys.
Yeah, I'm rooting for them.
It's just 100%. I mean, you have to be a realist, too. Otherwise, what? I mean, what? Do you lie to your kids?
Bill, maybe this will help. I'm also would choose the Steelers.
Hey, all right.
Well, there's the underdog story, right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh-huh.
Last
Pretty
one.
much.
Well, hang on. So, yeah. Did everybody else go with the Packers, I'm assuming?
You're the
What?
lone
Man.
I want to be wrong.
Four people.
I want to be wrong.
Unbelievable. I can understand
Wrong.
6ix9ine doing it, but you guys.
Trust me, I
Et
wanna
tu,
be wrong.
Brute? Turn around and look. You're the one with the knife in your hand sticking out of the back. What's
Robin
going on
says
here?
go birds, apparently.
Kitty Cat, your favorite game?
Commanders, Chiefs.
Well,
I think him and I were talking about this a little while ago. Jaden Daniels he's out,
he's out.
but Carson Wentz is still playing good.
Yes.
They have Eckler has been out.
Hey, Robin.
They're still competing.
No, Carson Wentz plays for who is it? Minnesota, right?
No.
Yeah,
He-
Marcus Mariota's the backup in Washington.
Maybe.
Look it up, Blue.
I will.
I think so.
Let's see.
We're gonna lose all sorts of cred.
It's Marcus Mariota, I'm sure, because he's played before.
Yeah, Bob, you're right. It's Marcus Mariota.
Apparently,
He
I haven't had
sucks.
my drink tonight.
Yeah, no, yeah.
Hey, anybody else here getting real tired of the Chiefs always being on prime time every game? Doesn't it feel like they're always on a night game or always the only game that's playing at their slot? I'm tired of it. I am so tired of the Chiefs.
No.
I want them.
Well, they're the American team right now. Kansas City is the team that everybody likes. Everybody wants to watch them.
Crazy
No,
because of Taylor Swift fans.
I disagree
that
with that
why?
100%. It's not that, at this point now, people want to see them lose. It's kind of like, think about the UFC. Anderson Silva dominated for so long, but after so long, even though he was so good, people wanted to see him lose. It happened with the New England Patriots. People start watching because it gets to a point where they want to see them lose.
Yeah.
This game here, I'm going with Kansas City on this one.
We just talk so much
Yeah.
shit on them.
I know.
Well, you have to. They're healthier. Washington's down. Yeah, like I'm going KC too. This might be our last like sweat game to win this ginormous parlay.
No,
It's a home
not.
game.
It's not.
Yeah. Unfortunately, I hate to say it. Give me Wentz over Mariota. Or not Wentz. God. Give me Mahomes over Mariota. We'll figure this shit out at some point here, folks. Yeah, give me Chiefs.
Robinson, no way.
Six, 9.
Whoa.
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 He took Washington.
All right.
He's a Philly fan. I mean,
Chiefs, no way. I'll go Birds.
Wow. Wait, what birds? It's not that. It's
No, this is the comment. This is the comment.
She's already a
she's
yeah,
a Philly
they're
fan.
all of a
That's the
sudden-
rule.
So, anyways,
okay.
so what does that give us? Just for the fun of it, we have a
Wow.
sleepless night. 1, 2, 3.
12. That's 5 for NCAA and 6, 7, 1, 2, 3, 4,
What
5,
percent of that?
7
69?
for NFL.
So, Bobby, at least look at it
They're
this
good
way.
teams, they're good
It's
games.
not 16.
Right. It's not horrible. It's not horrible.
Dude, I like you
At
on
all.
Bobby, dude. You're so much happier. Guys, that's going to wrap this one up. Dan, I'll let you know we are not doing TikTok tonight. The young lady is not feeling well at all.
I got 10 minutes to go get my kid.
So we're gonna take a break this evening, folks. But check us out for Sunday night weekend hangover. We'll be back again Monday night for the Monday Night Bartender, our Wednesday night open bar, and of course, our Thirsty Thursday thoughts and shots. Let's
And that will be the first week without the person behind.
we'll figure it out somehow, some way.
She leaves next Thursday for warm weather and leave us here in the cold weather.
Oh, will you quit bitching?
Oh, I'll
I
bitch.
absolutely
She
love it.
knows I'll bitch.
Well,
She's
Bill,
going to sunny Florida for
Hey, Bill.
22 days.
just so you
Yes,
know,
sir.
since you're not going live, I'll go live myself then. And if you're around, you can join me then. If you want.
I will definitely probably pop on there, brother. You know I will.
Thanks, Dan. Love
So
you.
on that note, thank you, Dan, for joining us. Yeah, it's all the way from Canada. Thanks for the weather. We, apparently, according to Bobby, you guys are nothing but a problem for us.
You know what? I'd rather the weather go down there than here because I actually did check the coldest weather recorded here in Saskatchewan was -56. So, like I said,
Unbelievable.
Wow.
When you hear stuff like that, because you see it on where people will talk about, oh, it was like -70, it was -80.
Yeah,
There's
Alaska.
certain places.
Imagine that.
The only reason it was that cold that night was because of the wind chill.
Mhm.
It was a nasty, horrible night. Dude, it was miserable. So
Oh, yeah?
I think at least go back and seeing what the true record is. They'd have to go with like the actual temp, outside of the movement of molecules. But on that note, Dan, yes, I will pop on yours here shortly, brother.
sounds good.
Bobby, here's to hoping, brother. Always a fun time. Guys, let me go ahead and do this. I love that sound. Yeah. We'll do a shorty because I'm going in here to eat, sit down, watch some football, and talk with some other good friends. Everything we say on this show is just our opinion. But then again, let's give this one to Bobby.
It could be the crappy weather from Canada. No, just kidding. It might be the alcohol talking. See you guys.
Wow.
See you.
See you guys.
You guys have a good night.
Thank you for stopping in and listening to the Another Shot podcast. We shared some drinks, stories, and laughs. But it's time to say goodnight. Join us next time on Another Shot podcast.
If you're looking for a party, then man, have you found it? Now the shot is coming raw and unbounded. The whiskey's always talking and the beer's overflowing. Now the shot is gonna hit you with the mind overloaded. The bar is always open with no inhibitions. Another shot will leave your sensories twitching. Just remember, everything we say is just